All right, let me stretch the screen out a bit because it's always very small. Cade is on DVD. Go get it. Oh, I'll definitely have to order a copy. How much is it? Does Neil Breen even ship to Australia? He better. Can we watch it on stream, do you think? Would Neil Breen hunt me down for copyright infringement? It's so expensive? How expensive is it? Alright, let me update the stream category to Neofeud. I should make a highlight out of this series. Oh yeah, so last time after making some huge discoveries in the conspiracy, we decided to take a few days off to recollect ourselves. That's when Proto J informed us that the Clinton Bush family might have been in on the scam the whole time. So we've traveled back in time to the day that the game started to see if we were actually being manipulated by the Clinton Bushes all along. What a huge twist. I love how the conspiracy is only just starting to unfold. Alright, can we talk to any of these people here? They don't seem to want to talk.
Hey, psst.
He's not responding. Must have blue screen, poor bastard.
Hey, psst.
64 Canadian? Jesus Christ. That's insane. Alright, is there anything to interact with? Payday loans. Let's have a look there. Revisiting old moments with a new perspective. Yeah, because we got the superpositor, which allows us to travel in space as well as time. The magical spaceship that Sybil Clinton Bush has. Our emo magical manic pixie dream girl princess GF. But she might have been in on the conspiracy the whole damn time. So we need to get to the bottom of this case. She might be working with the coke jobs. Gates, damn it, I hate these flacking loan sharks preying on people down on their luck. I'd burn this place to the ground if it wouldn't risk disentangling my quantum entangled continuum threads. A transgenic part human street dweller. She's got an arm badge from the Rockupy movement uprising. I had to mace, kettle, and jail a whole lot of them back in my cop days. Looks like she's got some crustacean DNA in the mix. She crab person? I'm not gonna break into the store. Besides, the fact they got deuterium security bars, it's not really worth it. I might consider repossessing some of their external equipment, though. The AC toxic filtration unit is technically extruding out over the street into public space. I could play the building code violation card if anyone asks while I'm taking it down. Yes, do it. I might just be able to bust this thing open if I use my right-hand cyber arm at full power. Just hope I don't blow out an actuator. I'll take that copper wiring. Could come in handy. And if not, I can sell it at $10 a pound. Ah, the good old days in Dickinston. Stripping defunct water mains and drones for lunch money. Nice, we got some copper wiring. We're eating good tonight, chat. There's a tweet making fun of certain kinds of elitism in weebs. Typically the you won't get laid insult. The last couple of women I dated have this toxic elitism. What does that make them? That's not gonna get you laid insult. It doesn't work on most women. I mean, there are female femcells. There are femcells. I mean, I would also say there's such a thing as, like, toxic femininity, Jumbo. Like, there are bad people of both genders. The local free clinic, they serve humans, hybrids, even sentient machines. Unfortunately, you need to pass a Goetzel-Takeda consciousness test and have a place of residence to qualify. So a lot of time, the medical care ends up getting denied to non-humans. I don't need to go there right now. Alright, I guess we'll Carl's car. This is my Toyota Amaranth. They named a car after the streamer. A solar-powered, self-driving, autonomous car. Theoretically speaking, those photovoltaics are more touchy than my ex-wife, so I mostly have to jack it into a power outlet, legal or illegal. All the ultrasonic radar and gyro GPS and shit on the car have gone to shit. But I still try to leave the sensors on for the traffic cops, because you can get a big-ass fine if your car isn't self-driving. Human driving is a big no-no. This is the future that Elon wants. I might be able to at least borrow some of this stuff if I really need it. It is technically mine. Can I rob my own car? Probably a bad idea to vandalize your past self's car, but I've only got a brief time. And I can't be choosy. I need to stop it from doing that. Hold on. Can I actually just quickly do that now? Off. That might fix it. Back to the game. I better unscrew it with something. The tip isn't gonna work. The screws are flathead, so I need something with a less pointy but hard edge. What do I have that I could use for this? Okay, I can't interact with this. I guess I have to come back to here and rob my car later. 'Cause I don't have anything that I could do that. Alright, let's go to the door. If I go in there, there's a good chance I'd run into myself, which means there's a good chance of imploding the multiverse or something equally horrible. So what the fuck am I supposed to do now, then? anything else that is interactable? Oh wait, did I talk to her? Hey there, reading, eh?
Paper books, eh? I hear vintage media is hot with the kids nowadays.
I prefer to refer to myself as a new Luddite. I don't wear brass monocles, and reprinted media is an anachronistic fashion statement.
Oh my god, she's reading Das Kapital.
Technology and uses thereof that are problematic on an individual and societal
I can
level.
fix her, chat.
Technologies such as data stealing social media, meaningless escapist games and movies, anything powered by fossil fuel, most pharmaceuticals, and pure virtual reality.
Oh, yeah. My first college girlfriend said the same thing. I hate stupid tech like smart cigarettes and nicotine quotas.
Anyway, gotta go. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Arrow.
Did you happen to see or hear anything exchanged between that UK punk chick bot and those two suit and shades?
Are you a paid henchman of the coercive corporate state?
What?
Are you a cop?
No, but nice of you to ask. Most people just assume I'm a boy in blue going undercover as a bottom-rung bureaucrat.
You're welcome, but I still need proof that you're not a cop.
Would a cop be driving such a shitty car?
Would a cop be driving an ancient rust bucket car like that decades-old Toyonde?
That's not your car. That's your twin brother's. I saw him walk to Centric Services while you were spying, like a cop.
Shit.
I better not tell her what I'm actually doing. Loose lips sink time traveling space-time ships. Oops.
I'll not be made an accomplice to tyrannical government overreach. Goodbye.
Damn it, I'm
Son of
so
a Baron.
dumb.
I guess I'll have to get her talking some other way. Maybe some moolah? Money talks, as they say. Did you happen to see or hear anything exchanged between that?
Are you a paid? Are you?
No.
You're welcome.
I'm not a cop, but if you don't start talking, I'm going to tase you till your pinchers and antenna fall off, like a cop would.
I've been waterboarded and shot through the spine with steel-filled rubber bullets.
Holy fuck!
Luckily, my crustacean genes
Isn't that just a
allow me to
regular
automate
bullet?
body structures and regrow new parts. So no, I'm not.
Isn't that
afraid
just
of
a
your
bullet?
state violence, officer.
If it's full of
Son of
metal?
a Baron. I guess I'll have to get her talking some other way. Maybe some moolah? Money talks, as they say. Did you?
Are you a paid? Are you?
No.
You're welcome.
I'm looking for a micro.
Oh, no, just auto
tokamak
sends me to
fusion
this.
cell for a T1138.
What? Goodbye, Mr. Police Officer. I'm taking the fifth.
Damn it! Wrong puzzle. Son of a Baron. I guess I'll have to get.
You're
her
like a
talking
yeah. How am I
some
gonna
other way.
bribe her? I'm so
Maybe some
poor.
moolah. Money talks, as they say. Hey, do you think I could borrow those headphones?
I'll borrow them to you. Headphones for repairing my solar panel there. Something's wrong with the wiring, but I'm not sure what.
Maybe just some bad connections. I'll see what I can do.
I'll need some new wiring for the fix. Better keep an eye out. Haha, joke's on you, game. I already stole the copper wiring. Because I'm very poor. Looks like the panel's got burnt terminals. Some corrosion on the contacts. The wiring also looks like it might have been chewed by something. I can probably do it, but at a minimum, I'm gonna need some fresh copper wiring to fix this thing. Good thing I've got this copper wiring that I stole. Okay, the solar panels should be all fixed up now. Alright. Now hold up your end of the bargain, trans crab lady.
Okay, I fixed the solar panels. Can I get the headphones?
Yay, my laptop's working. Of course, here are the headphones. Isn't the gift economy great? Money is the root of so much evil.
Yeah.
She's so
but,
based.
Didn't you just take my cash?
Let's call it the flexible gift economy.
Now that I got headphones, I just need to fix the parabolic dish and add the headphones to complete my eavesdropping device. Alright, well, how the fuck do I get the headphones? I mean, sorry, how do I get the dish? Because I don't have anything in my inventory that, like, I can use to... Wait, busted meter? What's that? I didn't notice that before. Can I interact with that? Looks like whoever bashed this meter left half the coins. I better just do my government agent thing and claw back this slush fund mess. Yes, we're scrounging for change. Can we use the coins to unscrew my dish? Is that what I do? One of these coins should fit the screw head. I'm a genius. You gave her cash? Yeah, when did I give her cash? Maybe that was an option, like, if you... But then I was able to do it without it. Because, yeah, I was like, you meant to just bribe her with the coins? But I already figured it out and got the headphones. Yes, we robbed ourselves. I don't remember giving her cash either. Alright, so now we take that and we combine it with this. How do we do that? I've completed the parabolic shotgun microphone. Now all I need is to add a listening device, and I've got my long-range audio span apparatus done. Oh wait, wrong thing. I've finished my long-range eavesdropping device. Why didn't you just buy some Apple Vision Pro goggles, you idiot, and then just, like, hack a man into the the surveillance cameras or something? I can listen to any conversation or any sound I aim the dish at from up to 100 yards away. Now all I have to do is wait for Jezebel to come out of the Sentient Services building and Taylor. Jezebel will be coming out any time now. I better not be seen or this whole plan will be screwed. Okay, where do I hide? You lost her, trying to get too far, but not too close either. Where do I hide?
Oh, shit.
You were spotted, how do I... She comes out so quickly!
Oh, shit.
Fuck! What? Oh, okay. Now's my chance. I better use my long-range eavesdropping device on them before it's too late. So this bitch was in on the conspiracy the whole time. Quickly.
We can use him. He's proven to have no particular loyalty to Coastlandia PD. He even stuck his neck out to help me.
Oh my god.
His human corporeal form is inefficient, along with his outdated cybernetics.
Sybil Clinton
And he's
Bush
proven
was in on
mentally
this
unstable.
scam the whole
The outer
time.
shell of an entity can be upgraded ad infinitum, with negligible cost giving our resources. It's the right soul that is the rare commodity.
They're gonna turn
Very
me
well.
into some
We
kind
will
of
commence with the
cyborg
operation
man.
with him as the target. Does this Carl Cardman know anything?
Not if I
Carbon
can
knows
help
nothing.
it.
We need to keep it that way, for now.
Our intelligence reports suggest that the Coke Jobs will be making a move on the Golem project tonight.
Perfect. We should make our grand entrance tonight at Prototype J's hideout during the sting.
Oh my god. The whole thing was a setup.
Jezebel was working for Princess Sybil this entire time? That means Sybil knew about the attack at the arcade. The princess was
How
lying
deep
to
does
us
this
this entire
conspiracy
time?
go?
Oh, Proto J was right all along. All of the Neofeudals are the same. Even Princess Sybil. We are always just tools, expendable pawns of the powerful.
Oh my god. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Hey, Carl.
So, everything went well in High City, I take it?
Yes, I've made preparations for the G8 meeting. All of the pieces of the plan are in place.
That's wonderful. How about Proto and I? Are we in place?
Yes, you're where you need to be. Did you find anything of interest at Sunshine Apartments?
No, not much there. The witnesses were gone or nearly sanitized. Not a mode of evidence. They'd wiped their tracks clean. I did do a quick time hop to this morning, though. Downtown at Sentient Services.
Oh, I see. I hope you didn't run into yourself. That could cause a paradox, destabilize our continuum.
Yeah, I've watched enough sci-fi to know time travel can be a hairy business. No, I managed to stay out of my own way.
That's good.
It's the weirdest thing, though. This morning, this humanoid bot girl, Jezebel, I ran into her on my way into the office. She was in a tight situation, about to lose her house, her benefits, for failing the Gertzel Takeda test. She ended up borrowing my consciousness card, said she had a hack for the machine.
That's an all too common story. Did you end up helping her out?
Yeah, I did.
The way you're
Could've
playing
had my head
innocent
on the
makes me
chopping block
sick,
for it,
Sybil
too.
Clinton Bush.
But the really weird thing, and I
To
almost
think
feel
I
like it's
trusted the
insomnia
Bush
or
Clinton
maybe the
dynasty,
adrenaline
political
overload
dynasty.
over the past day. But I could have sworn I saw Jezebel leave the building and get picked up by 2 Clinton Bush agents in a sky car. Agents a lot like the ones guarding you at the Capitol.
That is super odd. Maybe she got caught for the consciousness fraud and the feds were called in?
That's a little overkill, though, right? I mean, I had friends who ran with Petty Cybercrime Patrol, and they just used the low city riffraff, blue-collar types to handle this sort of stuff. You don't think Jezebel might have been some sort of neo-feudal spy or something, do you?
Highly unlikely. Sounds like she was just another siliconth down on her luck who happened to nab your card and you turned out to be her good Samaritan. Maybe she had some priors you didn't know about. That's why the big shots were
God, this
brought
game
in.
is so
I
incredible.
said she borrowed my card. I didn't mention anything about her nabbing it. Why were your men
I'm gonna
at
head to bed.
Sentient
Good
Services
night,
this
Aaron.
morning
Thanks for
talking
hanging
to
out,
that
man.
Jezebel girl?
Those weren't my... Okay, I can explain, Carl. It's just that
Who was that girl? Is she working with you?
it's not what you think. Just take a deep
Tell
breath
me
and
everything
think
you
it through.
know!
You knew about the arcade attack this entire time. You knew we'd be shot at. You knew who I was. You led us to believe you were there to save us, but it was all a ploy just to make us think you were the guardian angel when you were the devil behind the curtain.
I'm sorry.
Where
Carl.
are the drugs?
I trusted you. I believed in this Galate cooperative. Hope and change. I feel so stupid. I helped you with Dr. Gertzel at the Capitol. Almost got myself killed. Now you tell me what the hell is going on here.
There's no easy way to do this. You have to see it with your own eyes.
Where
Please bring
are
up-
they? I think they're like, well, I'm pretty sure that's one of the floating sky cities that all the like the political elites live on. But I think they're in some kind of dimension outside of time Sunday morning because we have a time machine. Remember, you know, like think like Chrono Trigger. It's basically like that, but as if Alex Jones wrote Chrono Trigger, and also if Alex Jones was like a really left-wing trans woman instead of being a really right-wing trans chaser.
my humanoid vessel.
I was just, you were just getting in on the yelling? Right.
You had Jezebel killed?
No!
Did she turn on you after she figured out you were manipulating her too? Is that what's gonna happen to Proto and I when we're not useful assets for you anymore?
Initiate the transfer.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Carl. I should have brought you in on it earlier. I'm sorry.
She was Princess Sybil the whole
Who?
time.
What are you?
Oh my god.
Princess Sybil.
What? I don't understand.
This device, it's a TCT, a transcranial consciousness transference device. Basically, it moves your consciousness, your soul, whatever makes you you, into another body.
That can be done?
Of course, the technology is only accessible to the wealthy and powerful, but it definitely exists. Another of Gertzel's triumphs.
Why are you talking in that accent?
Well, it is me, Sybil. In here, each vessel's neural structures have certain quirks, depending on design. I lived on the low city street for 6 months in this body, just to see what it was like for the underclasses.
Wait. So, what are you trying to tell me? That you were...
Yes, Carl, I was Jezebel. I was in this body this morning. I picked your consciousness card up. I asked you for help.
So you don't actually have a baby bot to feed? All of that was a lie?
Please, Carl, I needed someone on the inside at Sentient Services. Someone who would be able to...
You lied to me about the baby robot!
Someone I could trust.
I risked my job, risked my life for you, and it was all a big joke? How could you do this to me?
I'm so sorry, Carl. I know it was wrong, but since we were working under the radar and on a tight schedule, I didn't know any other way to vet you. I had sifted through dozens of dossiers to find the right candidate for this job, and with your top-notch detective work and the fact that you had been vilified, outcast by the system, you would be the perfect person to help change it. I wanted to bring you into the Egalite Cooperative sooner, but I had to know that you really, truly cared about helping out all people, humans, robots, chimeras. When you risked your job to help a poor, non-human single mom, I knew that you were a good man.
A poor,
I knew I could
non-human
trust you
single
to carry
mom.
out our mission.
This
You
dialogue is
passed the test,
amazing.
Carl.
Passed the test? This was not some neural scan, some multiple choice exam. That trigger-happy speciesist guard could have killed me.
I made a mistake. It was reckless and stupid, and I regret putting you at risk.
And the arcade? You knew about the attack that would happen there?
I didn't know the exact time they would attack, and I needed you to locate Protege first. Something that all the biggest players have spent billions and sent whole armies out to do. That is why I hired you.
'Cause you're
I
the
was
best
hoping
of
to
the
pull you out
best.
as soon as you
I'm
located
so
Protege,
goddamn
But I
cool.
couldn't reveal myself too soon, or the coke drops would have figured out our secret plot.
The SWAT guys came storming in with assault rifles. Proto and I were nearly killed.
I'm sorry. I told you I was groomed, that bred, to be an establishment politician. I don't have all of the answers, and I don't always know what I'm doing, but I will make it up to you, I promise. You must believe me, Carl. I'm doing this all for the greater good of all sentience. In the world of neo-feudalism, this is the only way to change things.
I don't need a lecture on the greater good right now.
I understand, and I also understand if you don't want to continue with us.
I'll stick with you. on two conditions.
Well, like, let's not be hasty. I am still kind of in love with
One,
you.
I want my family to be taken care of for the rest of their lives.
Done. They won't have to worry about money ever again.
Yes, let's get paid.
You never lie, manipulate, or scheme around me again. If I'm on this team, I want to be a fully fledged member. I want to be a knight, not just another pawn.
Absolutely, Carl. I swear on my life, I won't betray your trust again. Also, I can arrange for you to be knighted. My father is the king, after all.
Yes.
Maybe I'll pass on.
What are you doing, you idiot?
I'm
Carl.
not big on pomp.
Take the
and
knighthood.
Who needs labels, right? Well, I'd better get back in my default body. Cinderella can't go to the ball without her dress, after all.
Seems like a million years ago I was just some loser wage slave stuck in traffic down there. Now I'm riding around in a flying car. A flying time machine. Finally got my silver spoon.
Yes. What's happening? Is it a cutscene? The Coastlandia Landfill Mountain Range, apparently now rivaling the Rocky Mountains. This is where the high city dumps its garbage. Defective sentient machines and failed eugenics experiment, Franken people, left to rust, rot, die, or pull themselves up by their bootstraps. How American! Also known by the local flavor as the discard pile, or just the pile. Anything else been like look at or interact with? That was writer fantasy fulfillment. IRL, he is. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Carl is literally voiced by the creator.
This place smell even more like scorp rat ass in the daytime.
Yeah, it does. But I thought your olfactory sensors are busted.
True that. But my imagination code processors be calling up something nasty from these visuals.
Come on, you guys, we don't have time to waste. The superpositor brought us back within an hour of Noah Gertzel's assassination. We've got to rescue him before the coke jobs show up.
Right. We're on it, Sybil. Hello? Anyone home?
The door's locked.
Why am I getting this overwhelming sense of deja vu?
Guess I'll have to find a way in yet again. How did we get in last time? It's a barrel. Doesn't appear to be explosive, flaming, containing radioactive material, or anything useful unless you're Donkey Kong. I thought that's how you did it last time with my spike thing. Yeah, I thought so too, but apparently not. I don't just want to stick that in the hole. Maybe I should get a closer look at what's in there first. A bunch of dead scorp rats, paper books, and other garbage. And there's a panel with wires coming out of it. My blade won't work as a lockpick.
Son of a bitch. Looks like the Dresdenators run out of oxygen. Guess I'll have to figure another way in.
Damn it! It's one of those last-gen time machines put out by Hype Tech. Way overhyped and failed to deliver. The Lloyd Model 7 Timecraft only managed to slow time by half the regular speed, or fast-forward reality while inside. There was a I like how it's just a DeLorean. There was a mass recall after it was discovered that the fusion batteries had a tendency to go critical mass on hot days in gridlock traffic. Is he just talking about the Tesla now? I feel like he's just talking about Elon and his stupid cars. And drivers kept trying to overclock the engine's lux gravitator to fast forward through rush hour, increasing nuclear meltdown incidents. Because, like, don't Teslas, like, explode and catch on fire because of the battery? The Department of Transportation banned the Timecrafts altogether after half of Seattle blew up in a serial mini Hiroshima during the Olympics of 28. Well, chat, looks like you know where to be in sunny 2028. I'll be looking forward to that. Looks like the wheel's fallen off recently. This is an old piece of junk, but the wheel looks like it's been removed recently. Can I do something with that? I don't think I need an old flat tire now. Might want to poke around though, since there's evidence of tampering. Pokey pokey. Someone stashed their key in here between the transmission and the Lux gravitator. Can't blame them. They don't exactly have lawn gnomes or front porch welcome mats to stash their extra house keys under. Alright, we got the key. Dresdenate is a pretty good name for his flamethrower arm. The fuck? Why can't I use the key? What the fuck? Or is it the key to the car? Good night, Kiki. What am I using the key for? Oh, here. I'm dumb. There we go.
Hell yeah, dog. Sound like we just opened the door or some shit.
I watched an awful musical today called Jeffrey. The weirdest part of the movie, in between all the asinine jokes and scenarios, is Patrick Stewart acting his heart out as a major slay queen. Well, that sounds awesome. I'm sorry the rest of the movie sucked. How did that not... Didn't that unlock the door just then? I already did that. I already tried the door. It's locked. This shanty looks like it might fall under a stiff breeze, but there seems to be solid reinforced steel planting in the walls. Definitely a front for something. Unfortunately, I can't just kick the door in. What the fuck am I meant to be interacting with now? what the fuck am I supposed to be doing now? How did I get into here?
Never mind.
Does one of them say anything useful?
I can't get the door open. Any ideas?
Dog, I could blast that bitch open with my gold eagle like I was blasting the shit
Oh my
out
god,
of a sweet
yes,
robo
please do
chick's
that,
fine
Protege.
ass.
Stop. Just stop. Okay. Shoot the door open.
Hells yeah, dog. Stand back,
Oh no,
niggas.
are we gonna be the ones who kill the scientist?
Yeah, bruh. Gangsta puzzle solving for the motherfucking win.
That's gonna be the answer, isn't it? Oh god, it's that thing.
Oh shit! It's that giant Frankenfreak again.
We gonna be this giant techno crab nigga's breakfast. Damn, I should have brought my golden bazooka with me.
Don't worry. Boar hairs will not harm you. All my creatures, my Nephilim, are inherently peaceful before their corruption by man.
Yes, it's this one.
That's the creator. Noah Gertzel himself. He's alive.
That be my maker?
Yes, that's the godfather of artificial consciousness, time travel, and the theory of everything.
As much as I appreciate recognition of true talent, a criminally scarce quality in our day, it's readily apparent your consciousness is evolved enough to realize who I am. How long do you intend to stand there, jaw agape, reciting a litany
I
of
love
my
this character
aliases,
so
titles, and
much.
accolades, as if for some invisible audience of useless politicians? Are you my heralds?
Ah, my apologies, Dr. Gertzel, sir.
I'd appreciate not having to yell across the room, and I'm very busy with my work. Increase your proximity if you don't mind. You won't fall into Zeno's paradox, I assure you.
I assure you.
What?
Come here, please.
Please don't kill me, boys.
Now then, what can I do for your motley crew of illegal trespassers?
Dr. Gertzel, we came back from the future. We're here to tell you that the Coke Jobs family are sending their people down here to kill you any minute now.
The Coke Jobs family? Really?
Family.
That's most intriguing.
Really, we need to get moving. There's no time.
My boy, I have seen into the eye of Brahma as he blinked away 14 billion years. Our world wiped from the eye of God like a pale blue mote of dust in a teardrop. I assure you, there is always time.
Please, Noah, you must believe us. We've seen your body, shot through the head, right on this very floor in the future. We've time traveled with the superpositor to prevent the Coke Job soldiers from doing it. You just have to come with us.
Princess Sybil, you've had quite sizable diamond glass slippers to fill, haven't you?
Ever since your
But it
mother
seems you're coming
Hillary
into them.
died.
Taking after your father. Scheming and plotting and manipulating these poor
Did he just
souls
call her a
for your
rapist?
own benefit.
I'm nothing like my father, and you know that,
Don't you
Noah.
dare
I
compare
was
me
the
to
one
Bill
who helped you
Clinton.
escape your containment cell.
You helped me when you saw the benefit, my dear. The asset I would provide your own endeavors. You gave me sanctuary only insofar as I became an indentured servant of your own usurpation plan.
I made a mistake, okay? And you were never a slave. You were a free comrade in the Egalite Cooperative.
I might not have been encaged in a Dorithium and Saphira glass containment cell, but house arrest is not much of an improvement. As much as I respect Galileo, I do not envy his terminal living arrangements.
It was for your own protection.
Whatever messianic timeline-altering scheme you have to win me over, it is not working in this timeline. We're finished talking. Please leave.
I don't believe this. He is truly a genius, but he is also one of the most stubborn sentient beings I have ever met. He won't let go of his ego enough to save his own life.
Maybe I can poke around a little and figure out a way to get him to believe us, or at least talk.
I guess. I don't know what to do. Those Coke Jobs thugs are coming soon.
Whoa, what's happened to my arm? Looks like Goetzel's scientific notes and doubles as his personal journal. Impossible equations, esoteric symbols, and writings in countless languages are scrawled in the margins, even on the board itself. Some of it looks like alien hieroglyphics, not of this world. There are some parts I can comprehend, barely. I write this out with my pinky and thumb as my other 3 digits are covered in eigenspatial nanogoo, and my other hand holds the kill switch lever on the quantum microtubule anti-probabilistic superpositor in case the universe itself begins to tear itself apart. Not unlike the way neo-feudal buffoons have managed to rip the world into this fiasco of high and low cities. The complications in this super-conscious chronothesia, time travel, are truly Byzantian, but I believe I may have finally cracked it. If I hadn't been character assassinated, framed as a Mythium drug lord, a terrorist, and one of the world's most wanted men on the planet, the Nobel Foundation would probably have handed me my 3rd Nobel Prize for this. But that would be in an alternate reality where society actually respects, remunerates, and listens to its great scientists, rather than the capitalistic, loudmouth businessmen, the Jobs, the Gates, the Waltons, and the Trumps, those charlatans who steal the innovations to make a buck. Goddamn, your American accent is amazing. Thank you, idiosyncratic. The tricky thing about the space-time consciousness continuum is that if we take the implications of quantum mechanics to their full conclusion, it is not merely subatomic particles which are in indeterminate states, but all of reality itself. All of the universe, all of history, and the future is in one 14 billion light-year wave function. A cosmic game of craps, and God's dice are eternally rolling. When I drink this beaker of distilled whiskey, this seemingly irrefutable act might never have happened. Perhaps I put the beaker down and truncated my path of alcoholism and drug abuse. Perhaps I filled the beaker with an appropriate dosage of arsenic and ended my life. This briefly assembled pattern of 7, 10, greater than 27 hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon atoms. Not only is Schrodinger's cat never actually dead or alive, but neither am I. And neither are you, reader. Hitler is in an internally non-determinate state of fascist leadership of Germany and quiet Viennese painter. His Majesty Warren Clinton Bush himself is simultaneously neo-feudal ruler of Earth and dead in a slum sprawl favela's mulch bin somewhere else. We have all lived all lives, and loved all the loves, and celebrated all the joys, and cried all the tears that we might have cried. Everything has happened, is happening, will always happen. What is reality? Is it a matter of positioning along this infinite roulette wheel of all possible realities, and the positioning is what we call consciousness? Given this, there is no reason that the position might not move backwards in time, might defy gravity and cause spontaneous levitation, even defy causality itself. Cause Schrodinger's cat to become a pig, or for that pig to grow wings, for a pauper to spontaneously become an emperor. All is possible if only we put our mind to it, or specifically enough advanced consciousness towards it to rig the game like a magnet beneath the winning slot, causing the normal, evenly averaged out quantum reality to be weighted for a specific outcome. The game of socio-political reality is already rigged for the 1%. Why shouldn't the metaphysical reality be rigged to balance things a bit? Question mark. Basically, this is a very overly complicated way of saying multiverse, Teo. The reality rigging machine is completed. The quantum microtube anti-probabilistic superpositor, QMAPS for short. It uses the observer effect to essentially amplify the wave function in any particular direction on a massive scale. Okay, so I do kind of understand this a little bit. So he has a metaphysical machine that can change his timeline. Yeah, so, like, in quantum mechanics, one of the theories is essentially that, like quantum probability expresses itself as a wave. Like a wave of possibilities. Basically, like when something happens, there are like X many probabilistic events that could theoretically be the outcome of that, right? They exist as a wave that are all simultaneously happening, but not happening at the same time. This is essentially the idea of like superpositioning. And like one theory about that is that they exist as a wave until they are observed by a human being, and then the observer effect, or like observed by anything, the observer effect causes the probabilistic wave function to collapse, and it basically like turns into one definite thing. There is some like logic. Oh, you were responding to idiosyncratic, right? I just think this is interesting to talk about anyway. There is some logic to it, because it's like when you get to a subatomic level and you're examining things like the weight or like other qualities of like electromagnetic particles, a weird thing happens where when you like try to measure one element of it, the rest of them kind of become fuzzy. Like, they don't really line up as well, which is why people think the observer effect seems to have some actual, like, cause and effect on this. And yeah, one idea is that, yeah, it causes the wave function to collapse. So it basically instantly narrows, like, something that, like, has a million different, like, an infinite amount of like, multiversal permutations to instantly lock into one in particular. Like millions of ripples on the ocean merging to form a rogue wave, the myriad quantum fluctuations are rigged in a particular direction to cause the craft to appear to spontaneously teleport across space, jump backwards or forwards in time. The caveat is that this weighting of the universe's wave function will eventually resolve itself, like a rubber band snapping back into place. The superpositor craft must return to this point of time and time of origin, or risk uncertain, potentially dangerous effects. Time travel is also limited to approximately 24 hours in the past or future. Anything more than that, and the stabilization fields could break. The rubber band could snap. If that happens, the quantum effects might cause your body to spontaneously invert all of your internal organs outside of your body. You might decohere into nothing more than a jumble of hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon atoms. Or the entire universe might collapse back into non-existence. From dust to dust. Ex nihilo ad nihilum. Looking at the date, you realize this document was written years ago, before Goetzel was exiled from the Stratoplex. The superpositor, isn't that the thing we've been flying in? So Goetzel's what did he just say then? Hold on. So Goetzel's personality built Sybil's time machine? Interesting. Well, here's proof that Goetzel's been a major lithium producer. I should keep digging. The artist. Apparently, the artist's name is Borges. Goetzel says he's harmless, but I think I'm gonna take a hard pass on shaking his, her, its hand. This looks like some advanced scientific equipment. I've heard a lot of consciousness science boils down to neurochemistry, but some of this paraphernalia here looks eerily familiar to the illegal facilities I used to find in the abandoned schools and libraries back when I was part of the DEA. I have no idea. Oh wait, we already read this last time we were here. What if I talk to him?
Dr. Goetzel, if you just listen.
You have successfully navigated the space-time consciousness continuum to this place. I'm sure you can find the way to the door.
Damn, I've gotta think of some other way to get him to listen.
We interrogated Norton Shuffler, and even General Walker Coke Jobs himself has admitted to plotting to capture you.
Utter nonsense. The Jack of Diamonds is not nearly as smart as he thinks he is, and the King of Clubs is an unhinged warmonger.
Stop speaking in riddles, you old man! I'm trying to save your ass! Where do I know that name from? Jack of Diamonds. I swear I remember something from it. Maybe I should re-examine my things for clues. Garden of Forking Pass? What did he say about Jack of Diamonds? Here, the Jack of Diamonds. He was talking to Goetzel. It's all coming together now. I should reread these messages, and once I've got this conspiracy figured out, I should confront Goetzel. The next shipment is ready. As always, send your people. And the location of the key assets. As I said, if you trace the supply chain, you'll find them. I even embedded a GPS tracker in the batch to make it easy for you. You'd better be right about this. We won't want to get another we won't get another shot. I've been busted twice, and I've been dealt my last hand here. I solved the greatest mysteries of the universe and kicked time travel in my sleep. I am always right. You smug bastard. You know what my employers do to people who fail? Doesn't matter if you're the second coming of Jesus Christ himself. I expect as much. It was the Pharisees, the rulers, who wanted the crucifixion. They killed a god, and they created a god who would wash away the sins of the world. You and your religious mumbo-jumbo, our people will be here shortly. Uh-huh. Have I not figured out the
We
conspiracy?
interrogated Norton Shuffler.
Utter nonsense. The Jack of Diamonds is not nearly as smart as he thinks he is, and the King of Clubs is an unhinged warmonger.
Gertzel doesn't trust us. Trust me. We've got to get him to listen somehow.
Okay, who do I tell this information to? Protege?
So, what now?
No clue, dawg. You're the detective. Detect some shit.
Wait, do I actually like show this to him? Probably not a good idea. Probably not a good idea.
Dr. Gert.
You
Wait, do I have to like interact with the barrels or something? 55-gallon barrels or something. Has the guy with the symbol on his face been anything useful yet? Well, he turned those people who were trying to kill us gay. That was cool. But no, he hasn't been very useful. He mostly just stands there looking cool.
Hey, buddy. You got any vantage point on our situation from the astral plane or insights beaming in from the cosmic background radiation or something? The sound of one hand clapping.
Great talk, champ.
I just need to meditate more. Got it. Thanks for the pro tip. Never mind.
The fuck do I do now? Oh, I had to interact with the fucking barrel twice? God damn it. This is definitely lithium of some very high purity. Great, let's smoke some. I think I should ask Proto J to have a look. He's the myth cyber narcotics expert. He did deal it after all. Hey, that's racial profiling, you cracker. And I can say that because I'm white.
Hey, Proto. Can you check that barrel out? It looks like pretty high purity M juice to me, but you're the expert.
No problemo. Hey! Hit the pause button, bitches! I knows that smell. Smell just like when I had my in-house brainiac doc start cooking up our own batch of lithium. Nigga was one smart motherfucker, but he never could kick it up above 95% purity. We's Chrome boys always had a, what you call it? A third-party supplier.
Third party.
This is myth in here. Not only that, this is that killer shit. That bright green, blow your motherboard to pieces myth.
So, what are you saying?
I don't know, dog. I guess my creator nigga, Gubbles.
Gertzel?
Gertzel was the master chef for me and my Chrome Boys lithium operation this whole time.
Holy shit.
So he
This
was
is
supplying
almost
the
too much of a
drugs.
coincidence now.
I thought that was where this
What
was
are the
going.
chances?
Oh my god. This conspiracy goes all the way to the top.
Game over, Gertzel. I've got your master plan figured out.
Ha! Is that so, you uppity knuckle dragger? Let's hear it.
The king of clubs is...
I have no idea. Warren Clinton Bush? I thought it was gonna be protege.
Warren Clinton Bush.
Not even close. I don't know
Damn
how
it!
you ever made detective, Mr. Carbon.
Game over.
Ha!
The king... Dr. Noah Gertzel.
Not even close. I don't know how you ever made detective, Mr.
I
Carbon.
didn't think it was... No, it has to be someone else other than Noah Gertzel idiosyncratic, because like, remember the text messages? Like, the person is like, what is wrong with you? Like, it clearly wasn't his son, it's like someone else. Here, like... You and your religious mumbo jumbo, our people will be here shortly. Like, you know what my employer does to people who... It definitely doesn't sound like someone he's related to. To be fair, I wasn't paying close attention to most of these dialogues. That's fair.
Game over.
Ha!
The king...
Norton Shuffler?
Norton Shuffler.
Not even close. I don't know how.
Game...
Ha!
The king... General Walker Coke Jobs.
Simple enough to deduce for anyone with an average human IQ.
Hey!
And the Jack
Fuck
of
you!
Diamonds is...
Hello world.
What just said hello world? Oh, Sammy Core just got disconnected temporarily for some reason. I just have that photo linked in another tab, and I just noticed the mass shooter. Wait, what photo? I thought I posted the original, but Longneck should have been the clear giveaway. Oh, you mean, yeah, that weird-ass photo that you sent me a link to before, or whatever it was? I didn't even notice. I was just looking at their bad outfits. Is it the one in the center of the photo? I'm just looking at it now. Was it the one in the center of the photo? Someone's hacked into your stream. No, it was just like Sammy just temporarily like went down for a sec, the program, and so when it reconnected, like it just says that when it connects with it just says that when it connects with OBS. The one on the very far right. Oh, wait, which is that the recent shooter? I thought that was like a shooter from ages ago. What do you mean? Do you mean the I thought you meant like the recent mass shooting that just happened. Didn't that guy do a shooting a while back? But yeah, looking at it now on the far right, you can definitely see the lighting isn't right on his head. No? Wait, how recently did this guy do a mass shooting? But yeah, what is with bro's neck? It's so long. What was he even asking me?
Warren Clinton Bush.
Not even close. I don't know.
Damn it.
Game.
Ha!
The King. General.
Simple enough to deduce for anyone with an average human IQ.
Stop calling me
And
dumb.
the Jack of Diamonds is. Dr. Noah Gertzel.
Not even close.
God damn it. Am I supposed to, like, talk to Princess Sybil about this or something? She doesn't know anything. No, I guess I'm just supposed to, like, I guess the point is just for him to call me an idiot.
Game. The King. General.
Simple.
And.
Jezebel is just Sybil.
Norton Shuffler.
You're getting warm, but not warm enough, policeman.
And Galileo.
Okay, I got
is-
that right then. Galileo is you.
Dr. Noah Gertzel. You were working with Norton Shuffler
Okay.
and the Coke Jobs family this entire time. You were their informant.
I think part of the problem was just like the weird way that question was phrased. I thought for the answer for the first one, I thought he was asking like who is the person, like the Jack of Diamonds who is dealing drugs. I didn't realize I was like, oh wait, I got this all backwards.
Not only that, but you were the master Mythium producer for Protoge's Chrome Boys. And to top it all off, you were the one who tipped off the Coke Jobs family to Protoge's location by putting a GPS tracker in the Mythium.
Oh, good show, old boy. It's good to see you finally actually doing police work rather than committing police brutality against my machine angels for CPD.
Noah, you were the greatest mind of
Not
our...
just machines,
The
also
greatest
black
mind
people.
of our generation. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come off it. You royals had your chance to respect greatness, and you threw it into the gutter. Yes, I solved all of the deepest and most perplexing questions Kind has ever faced. And together, we could have brought about a true, unabashed utopia, Princess. Unfortunately, the choices you Neofeudals made in this reality were to character assassinate me when I disagreed with your torture and slavery of my beautiful children. You people framed me as a Mythium drug lord, a terrorist, and one of the most wanted men on the planet. And now you are surprised when I became one. The Nobel Foundation would probably hand me my third Nobel Prize for this creation in front of you. But that would be in an alternative reality, where society actually respects, remunerates, and listens to its great
Remunerates?
science,
Remunerates, you
rather than the
idiot!
capitalist loudmouth businessmen, the Jobs, the Gates, the Waltons.
Now
and
who's
the Trumps,
dumb?
Those charlatans who steal the innovations to make a buck. Not that I haven't made a small fortune cooking Mythium cyber narcotics, but it has been a necessary component of my actual work as I've been forced underground. My flawless Mythium product provides essential funding for my operation here.
Yeah,
At
you're
least
so
in the
powerful,
drug
how
world, I
come
am
you live in
respected as
trash?
the great Gertzel.
Boom.
Say what you like about humanoids and chimera misfits. At least they know talent when they see it. Unlike you snobbish, entitled simpletons up in the Stratoplex, in High City, I was but a pauper to a king. Here in the land of the 99%, I am the king. Borges, take the royal and a brown knight here.
No!
Brown Knight?
Get back!
Oh my
Carl.
god!
Put me down!
Quick!
Primordial
Use your
one.
powers to turn him
You have
gay,
done well.
robot! Save us, robot!
Truth to death, dust to dust. Rest now, my child.
No!
Noah, please! Please, we can work together. If we join forces, we can end the neo-feudal system, the suffering and abuse and inequality as we know it.
Why should I believe you, princess? You royals believed you could turn my angels against me. Don't you know I am their creator? The utter hubris of it. You've deceived me. Deceived your own allies. All you know is manipulation. You say you will end your dynasty's reign of terror, but are too blind to see that your own
shit, Urson! How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. How have you been going, Urson? I hope everything's been going well. What were you doing? We've just been playing some Neofeud. This game is amazing. Apparently it was made by a trans person. Someone in chat a while ago said that they follow the creator on Twitter, and apparently they're a trans person, I guess. I don't know if they're like a trans woman or a trans man, but this is this point-and-click adventure game that's actually super entertaining because it's like every crazy Alex Jones conspiracy turned into a dystopian sci-fi game. Except like it's like if Alex Jones was really left-wing and progressive, but had the same level of schizophrenia. You would get the writing of this game. It was a great time, first day back after having some big tech problems with my computer. Well, I'm glad you got your tech problems solved. That's great. I've just been testing out the new Apple Vision Pro. It's so good. I can goon while I'm streaming on Twitch and nobody can tell.
Salvation is to merely take your father's place. Now, for true regime change, the old blood must be drained. All crowns must be shattered. Join me, my son.
But yeah, it's like this is like set in a dystopian future where America is ruled over by all-powerful neo-feudals who are basically the 1%ers. Like, all of society is controlled by the Clinton-Bush political dynasty and the Koch-Jobs political... Because apparently the Koch and Jobs families merged at some point, as did the Clinton and Bushes. And, like, the whole game reads like one gigantic Alex Jones fever dream if it were made by a very left-wing person. It rules.
These visionless leaders, I alone know your true purpose, for I created you. Together, we will lead this world to salvation.
Dad, that sounds pretty flacking dope, Dad. Just one problem. Where the hell were you when I was tossed into Dickinson's slum sprawl? I had a family with the Chrome boy.
Oh yeah, this is Robo Edward Furlong, aka Protege. Confusingly, he is meant to be black or has the N-word pass, I guess, because his character says the N-word like a lot. He's our robot gangster sidekick. Basically, like, think if Bender was way more racist.
And you ratted on us. Got my homeboys killed. As far as I can tell, you a goddamn lying deadbeat of a father. And I don't even got to use my golden third eye mojo to know that.
Now he's been turned gay. I didn't know Protege could do that.
How can you transgress against the one who breathed life into your inanimate form?
What the fuck is happening? Is the spider talking to
Most
us?
like I had it coming. I guess you my brother from another mother or some shit. So why don't you just chill and drop my royal homegirl before I have to get gangster on your ass? So much for harmless angels. Okay, dog, let's get nuts.
Save me, Protege. Wait, am I in control of Protege? Oh, shit. Oh, gold gun. Yes. I'm not doing Protege's voice. Damn, this Frankenfreak got mad invincibility hacks or some shit. For reals. Bullets aren't gonna cut it. Gonna have to overclock my cyber brains on this one. Huh. Is that what that is? Probably not a good idea. What does that mean?
It is the lack of an educated mind to be able to recognize.
Oh, that means, like, use the gay laser. Okay.
Aristotle, your third eye shall not work on me, chosen one.
Flack! His mind too buff or some shit. I can't control him. Maybe if I weaken his consciousness with something. Isn't that what the gay laser is for? Gates, damn. There's enough myth in this bitch that if I could hustle all the product, I'd be so flush I could straight buy me a sky mansion, a poor Sadie's Valkyrie, and my own RNBA team. Like retarded National Basketball Association? What does the R stand for? Cha-ching! Proto-J Bizplan 384 added to the back burner. Do I need to, like... Oh, robot. I love how I pose when I'm not walking. Do I need to, like, do myth or something? Top shelf mythium. 10 mils of this stuff sent a bot brother to Cloud 9. An ounce will blue screen him in seconds. Did I take the drugs? Are we sure the N is national? Hydrofluorocarbons and antioxidizers, the Walterium white oxide. Flack, I got a Roomba's chance in a landfall of figuring this shit out. I just sell the drugs and stack the Benjamins. I leave the cooking to Iron Chef Einstein over here. It's that big-ass future machine my pop made. The super snow globe almost ripped the Flacken space-time continuity in half or whatevs. I think it uses Doc Gobbler's phone as an Xbox controller. Doc Gobbler. If this was a human honky, I love the word honky, in a Dickinson ghetto, I'd take all his paper and plastic. But I don't need to jack my old man's bling right now. Might need his phone, though. Doc Gertzel's phone. Okay. My creator's phone. I think you punch in the gamer tag here and drop some blood in a hole. Shit, I don't know how to crack this thing, and my gamer Carl be KO'd. Aw, he called us his gamer. That's sweet. That's sweet. How do I hack this mainframe, god damn it? What if I turn her gay? No, that didn't do anything. What else am I doing now? Where would I get his blood? The wall? Have you ever seen... No, I've never watched any, like, shitty Uwe Boll movies. I heard that Postal was a really good fit for him. I'm pretty sure the only people who like Postal are weird incels. This be the remains of Alf, homie. I guess I big time misjudged that dog as a Darth Vader when he was more of an Obi-Wan. Even did the vanishing act and leaving his rags. He went out fighting the power for us Chrome kind. I better take this flag and give him a proper Chrome Boys burial later. Recycle his parts into some young Chrome. Do something with this. Someone give Shark the N-word pass. Something happened then? Okay, I can't even walk away. What am I missing here? Wait, what's that? Picked up a vial. Oh, great. This might be enough myth to break even my homeboy Talos. Got Mythium vial. Arachnophobia's consciousness goo looks like it's parked in his stomach with no lid on it. If I fly the myth into his brain jar, it should be like mainlining a motherload of cyber narcotics.
As a great popo once said, winners don't use drugs.
Isn't that Ronald Reagan? Ah, snap. The motherfucker's tripping balls. Now's my chance.
Proto? Did you just cause this giant transgenic spider to overdose on lithium? Are you sure you know what you're doing?
It's all good, Princess Bay. I got the master plan all up in my brain ram.
Totally.
The power of a $6 billion baller compares
I
you.
love Protege so much.
Who's the man now, dog? Hells yeah.
Yay! You did it, dude. I knew I was right to bring you into the Egalite Cooperative.
Nice
It was true
meme
synchronicity.
joke.
One last thing. I think Borges Claw is suffering some rigor mortis. A little help?
Oh,
He
yeah.
finally turned the
My
spider
bad.
gay, defeating
Close
it.
your eyes, boo.
Thanks.
Oh, jobs. My head is killing me.
Carl, you're all right.
Sort of. If I was one of your android royal guards, I'd say I was operating at 20% efficiency right now.
Perhaps we should bezounce this party, yo.
Should we take Noah Gertzel with us?
Oh yeah,
He's not the Noah Gertzel
that's
I
what we
used
were
to know,
here for.
And it's all my fault. He was the most brilliant person I've ever met. He could have done so much for the world. If I'd really listened to him, if I'd helped him better, he wouldn't have turned into this.
You did what you could. Gertzel made his own choices too. Sometimes God plays dice, and we get snake eyes. We just have to pick up, dust off, oil our shitty actuators, and move forward.
I guess you're right, Carl. We've got a Neofeud to win. Let's get going.
They said the name of the game. All right, I think that's a good place to stop for today. That was a pretty big moment. But we will play more of this soon. This game is amazing. I love it so much. This has truly been a Neofeud. Well, that was a lot of fun. I fucking love this game. It's a true example of outsider art. All right, let me find someone to raid quickly. Who's live? Vaughn's live. We'll just raid Vaughn. All right. Alright, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sunday morning, Katie, Alyssa, Baby Lily, Teo, November, Idiosyncratic, Urson, thank you for the raid, Urson, by the way. Joey John, Jogo, Jungo Scorpions, Leela, Stingy Mark, Wayward Traveler Far, The Blazing Crusader, Tarsai, Teo, everybody else. Thank you so much for hanging out. Excited for Moody Furries tomorrow. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing more. We're gonna be doing more of Night in the Woods, the Night of the Woods playthrough tomorrow, which should be fun with Olivia Marcer. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. This was a fun stream. Alright, and we'll do the Shark Trek stream next week. Right, good night, everybody. Love you all, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody.